what the fuck? Well, what do you want to do? And he's like, we could always cut out Niagara. That's the whole reason of going. So in May, I had a week off, you know, vacation, whatever. So I decided I was going to load up the bike, trusty Tiger, and go right up to Niagara Falls because I've never been there and I've always meant to go. So I'm starting to get ready and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to leave tomorrow. You know, I text my dad. I'm like, hey, I'm going to go to Niagara. Do you want to get on your bike and go with me? And he's like, oh, shit, I can't go this weekend, but I'd love to go. I was like, well, cool. I have another week off in June, so I'll wait if you're going to go. He said, yeah, I'll go. All right, then. So we're going to go. So we got the plan together. So we get to talking about it. And he wants to go to Massachusetts, too. He wants, you know, northeast and ride around, you know, upstate New York, all that kind of stuff, which I'm excited about. Don't get me wrong. But so we're looking at this, and I'm like, yeah, you know, it's 1,500 miles from Niagara over to there. It might not be 1,500 miles. It might be something else. I can't remember. It's a long way. And that's just telling Google to straight line it, you know, get me there quick. That's not even taking into account going on a good road. I'm like, shit, Dad, that's going to be 400 or 500 mile days. I don't know that that we want to do that for a week straight. And he's like, no, that's a lot. You know, I'm extremely fortunate to have my dad, and you know, for him to go riding with me, and he's rode with me basically his entire life. I probably rode with him probably more than anybody else. I say, okay, cool, let's cut Niagara out. So now we'll go up to Massachusetts, start there, and you know, work our way back down through New York, Pennsylvania, and all that kind of stuff, hit the high points. He's like, are we going to go to New York? I was like, what do you mean? He's like, you know, where we're going to go to New York? I said, New York City? He's like, yeah. And I was like, God, I hope not. That sounds like a miserable place to be on a motorcycle. He's like, I always wanted to go to Times Square. And I'm like, you want to go on a motorcycle and go right through Times Square, like Broadway and 7th Street and all that shit? You want to go there on a motorcycle in June